Erika Richter joins us from the American Society of Travel Advisors. Erika, always good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Eric. I'm glad to be back.
Well, we just brought up a whole host of issues, and here another week has passed. And the first thing I'd like to know from your perspective, here you are on the proverbial front line talking to these advisors every week. What's travel going to look like?
Travel is not going to be DIY. I truly believe that the future of travel is going to have a strong emphasis on the travel advisor because there are going to be so many rules and regulations, and those are going to look different from country to country, from popular attraction to popular attraction. And travelers looking to explore the world again will want to have the advice of a professional who can talk them through all of those updates and all of those processes that they need to go through, because it is going to look different. And an advisor is going to be able to help travelers through that process. And then if anything goes wrong, they have somebody in their corner who can be their advocate. So I do believe that the future of travel is going to have a bright spotlight on the travel advisor.
Well, are you talking about like bucket list, Mount Kilimanjaro trips? Or are you talking about like, I'm booking an airline ticket to Dallas and coming back? Like, where do you think these rules and regulation changes are going to occur? Do you think it's going to be industry-wide?
It's going to be industry-wide. It's going to be in every aspect of travel, from cruise to air to tours to popular destinations. It's going to look different, and we're going to see travel rebound domestically first, the drive to first, and then the fly to, and the advisor is going to help along every step of the way because they are connected to the industry suppliers. They will have the best information at the tip of their fingertips because hopefully they're all ASTA members and we're providing that to them. And they're going to be able to facilitate travel and make the travelers feel confident, because what we've seen from this past experience with the pandemic, travel advisors worked around the clock to bring hundreds of thousands of Americans home. That was their job. And we saw them in action. I saw them in action. And could you imagine being on your own, trying to do it on your phone? And so those who were wise enough to book with a travel advisor, they had that extra layer of support that really helped them in a time when they needed it the most.
Well, I'm really glad you mentioned that because, again, we're talking about online here all the time. And the face of the advisor has really changed over the course of the last decade?
Very much so. And social media has played a role in that. The new generation of the travel advisor that's shepherding in, that we're helping shepherd in, they're on social media, they're on Instagram, they're producing really attractive travel content, and then they're offering their followers the option to book with them. So this new generation of the travel advisor and the millennial, young Gen X era, they're really turning to social media a lot. But even some of our long-standing travel advisors are doing that as well, because the brick and mortar has shifted. Right. And it's shifted in another interesting way too, is because we've also seen the remodeling of how brick and mortar travel agencies look. And we'll have to have a whole new segment on that, because we've seen some amazing transformations in brick and mortar as well. So it just doesn't look, the travel agent that some people have in their minds, it's just, that's not what it looks like.
It doesn't look like that anymore.
No.
The question that begs the question is, does everyone need an advisor?
Yes.
Well, of course you're going to say yes, Erika, give me a break. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, actually the devil's in those details. And it's not so much about, no, you may not need to have your hand held. Some people do, myself included, but some people don't. They want to be left alone. They want to do their thing. But there's so much more out there that you really don't know about and couldn't possibly find on your own. That's where the advisor really comes in.
Anyone who's even curious about working with a travel advisor, come visit us, the American Society of Travel Advisors. We can connect you to one. We can help you explore what that relationship is like. And I think that many Americans think that travel advisors are not accessible for them.
Right.
And, there are Americans that have that, one vacation a year if they're lucky. And, if those travelers are in that category, don't risk it. If you're doing Disney World for the first time with your 2 children, please call a travel advisor. They can help. There are travel advisors that specialize in how to manage Disney vacations and cruise bookings, and they are more affordable than you think and sometimes free.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that people know that there's a travel advisor for everybody. And while money is going to be tight for some, there are travel advisors that can put down deposits for you, that can spread payments over time. They can book you for 2021, 2022, so that you have something to look forward to. They can chat with you as many times as you'd like along the way to make sure that you're not giving up on those travel dreams, because travel is so important for all of us.
Well, now you're going to make me cry on my own show, and I can't hide it because I'm on the camera box. So, Erika, I couldn't agree more. Thank you for returning, coming back, and hanging out with us. Will you come back again?
Anytime.
Hey guys, this channel is a celebration of all things travel, so hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment or question, share this video, like it, rate it, whatever. Believe me, it all helps. Thanks for watching.